Hey collective, it's your girl Brown Sugar. I'm a little more excited than usual because like I'm just in very new energy. Okay, it's not a new me, but it's just like every time you pass a level and you make choices for yourself, like it's always a good feeling. And I feel like a lot of y'all are about to experience that same energy, just being in an energy of wealth. I know a lot of y'all might be entering in an energy where you're going to have to be telling people I'm sorry, but I'm not, okay? Because it's something about like, okay, so we're going to get energy from the Kipper deck and the Intention deck first to feel the vibes of the energy. But on top already, it's given I'm sorry to the past. Oh, why did I flip that over? It's given I'm sorry in past energy on the top of the Vibe deck, right? And then on top of the Kipper deck, we have sudden wealth. And right under sudden wealth is toil and labor. And then right under toil and labor is poverty. It's almost as if somebody here might be going from poverty to sudden wealth through some sort of hard work. And it's given that somebody left someone, some sort of false person, in poverty. Maybe you and this person were both in a bad spot and they didn't put in no hard work and you decided to put it in and it's like, I'm sorry, like you rose up out of that and now somebody here could be stuck. You know what I'm saying? And either sorry that they couldn't make it, you know what I'm saying, to the next frequency with you, or it's more like you're sorry but you're not, or it's like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might think they can apologize themselves into your frequency, but really it was the hard work or something like that. So we're going to get intentions, see what kind of intentions are around the collective. Mind you, this is tarot, so take what resonates, leave what does not. But once we pull energy from the Intention deck and the Kipper deck, we're going to get into some tarot. And then if I feel like a little more tarot is needed, we're going to get into that as well. And then if we have time, we're going to get into the advice with the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Period. So let's get into it with the intentions. Why don't we? Mind you, thank you to the Most High and my lovely spirit team for coming through for me to show up for y'all as well, okay? And thank you to you, whoever you are, spending time here with me, spending time to get your confirmations, your growth, anything, okay? Anytime that you spend in with me, I appreciate very much, and I wish wealth and abundance to you. I wish authenticity as well, you know? Let's get the intentions around the collective tapping into this video. Can I get the intentions surrounding that collective though, please and thank you. Dang. I can't see what it is yet. It flipped over backwards, yo. Anything else? Oh, yep. Anything else? So we got grapevine on the bottom. I heard through the grapevine that you got a thing for cow. Yeah, I love South Park, yo. They are so silly and I love it. Okay, so grapevine says, I heard something you're going to be interested in. Okay, some good goss. Somebody could have heard something through the grapevine. Oh, dishonesty. Somebody could have heard something through the grapevine that was a lie. And then we got health. Somebody was dishonest about health. It's almost as if like somebody might have said a rumor about you or something like that to somebody else, and somebody else could be coming to you and say, I heard this about you, but it's not true, right? And they could be finding out through you that somebody has lied about you or something like that. I know I have a little bit of that energy, okay, around me. I saw like when somebody from my past tried to send somebody into my energy with a certain ideal about me, but I showed up as myself, and then that person, I'm pretty sure, probably went to that person and was like, so... So it seems like you're on that weird shit, right? Not the person who you said was on that weird shit, okay? And it has something to do about sudden wealth. Somebody could be very much in a wealth frequency. Let's get into the energy from the Kipper deck. Okay, we only got 2 cards from the Intention deck, all right? So health and dishonesty. Health says, I'm going to be a part of your health and wellness journey. Dishonesty says, I will withhold information from you for my benefit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could have said something about you, but they could have not said what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like if you treated somebody a certain way, somebody could have said you treated them that way because of X, Y, and Z, but they forgot what came before X, Y, and Z, the entire alphabet. They probably ran on your ass, you know? me if you know what I'm saying, okay? Mind you, if anything resonates from this video, please do not hesitate to give me a thumbs up so that I can see what it's hitting on, and or comment what resonates when it resonates. If I say, oh, this person might like blue and you like blue, hit that thumbs up. Or comment. You know what I'm saying? If you want to spread real love to me, but it's okay if you ain't gotta love everybody. For real. But I love you though, so. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with my vibe, throw me a subscribe. Don't play on my top and don't play on my time, baby. Anyways, to the Kipper deck. For the collective, right? Tapping into this oiled energy. All right. What else is in the energy for the collective here? Main male. That's number one. The number one card here, main male. Could be you, could be somebody in your energy. You know what I'm saying? Take it how it applies to you in no other way. Wealthy man. Wealthy man. So we go from sudden wealth being on the bottom to wealthy man being on the bottom with main man. Somebody's wealthy. Collective, I feel like this is you. Okay, rather you be a male or female, take it how it applies to you. Everybody got masculine energy. Everybody got feminine energy. Oh, and then we got, look, message of concern. Message of concern. Literally, I told you, somebody is going to hear something through the grapevine and then come to you concerned. Like, okay, so somebody said, like, and it's like, I'm sorry, but there's no issue here. I'm wealthy. Everything's great. You know what I'm saying? You could have that kind of situation where on the outside looking in, people could think you don't have anything, but somebody literally carries wealth with them. And it's right chill. You know what I'm saying? Right chill. You know what I'm saying? And that's why somebody thinks that because of what your situation may look like, that they should be concerned for you. And then look what's on the top of the tarot deck we're using. It's like everything's fine over here. You know what I'm saying? It's just giving everything fine. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to the tea then. Let's just get right to it. For the collective, let's get the rest of the energy here. Immediately, Wheel of Fortune. Immediately, Wheel of Fortune, yo. Things are going great. Baby, ain't nothing wrong over here. Look. So we got wealthy man. We got main male. We got health. And then look what we got on the bottom right now. Emperor. Somebody has just made a name for themselves, made it big, or just jumped into a wealth energy. Like somebody big daddy. Big mama if you're a female. Like I said, this tarot, take it how it go to you. Ain't no gender for real. You know what I'm saying? Only energy. If you're masculine, if you in your masculine energy, you in your masculine energy. If you in your feminine, you in your feminine. But I'm getting a lot of masculine energy right here. Like main male, wealthy man, and then the emperor. Okay, give me more here for the lovely collective at this time. Oh, somebody is not happy. Somebody is not happy. This fell right on top of health. 3 of Cups reversed. Somebody do not think you should be celebrating. Do not think you should be feeling accomplished. Okay, you should not be clinking cups with no damn body because they're still in poverty. Hell no. We got the 3 of Cups. Or 3 of Cups reversed and then the 3 of Swords. Somebody's heartbroken that you left them in poverty, yo. Mind you, this don't even have to be no lover. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. Somebody is not happy that you left them in that whatever cycle they're in. Do you know what I'm saying? They're like, why are you, what the fuck you think you doing celebrating? It's giving very much that. And what are you clapping for? You shouldn't be clapping. And it's because they don't got nothing to clap for themselves. Like, ooh. All right, what else for the collective at this time? The Hierophant. The thing about it is, y'all could have been praying for the same things, but what do they say about faith? Faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. So when y'all decided to both be praying for the same thing, this is what I be trying to tell people about why I don't believe that, you know, God is not a man in the sky. You know what I'm saying? God is like an opportunity to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you pray for something, why are some people expecting a man in the sky to just make it happen? No, you have to put the work in. Somebody expected invisible forces to come and do the work for them while they prayed for it. But you, collective, I feel like on the other hand, prayed for it and then got a message from the Most High that said, okay, if you want this thing bad enough, you got to do this. You got to cut people off. You got to hermit yourself. You got to be alone. You got to start working towards it and working towards it. You got to show up when you don't want to. You got to show up when you want to. You got to show up when you sad. You got to show up especially when you angry. You got to show up and channel your energy into whatever it is you want to achieve. No matter what it is. And then you decided to start grinding, start pounding it. And then this is where you and this person kind of went on different paths. Because while you were starting to do stuff and not spend so much time in this person's face, they were wondering why you weren't spending your time there if y'all both are praying for the same thing. Faith without works is dead. They didn't put in that work, baby. they stopped putting in the work when they got sad, when it's hard. You know what I'm saying? All of those things that you showed up through, this person wasn't even able to like experience it, because right when it started to happen and things didn't start to look good, they started to, you know, go back to comfort things. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here has made discomfort and elevation a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Being comfortable in discomfort. When things are too comfortable, starting to be like, okay, where I need to, because I need to keep going up. Like, I need to keep going up. Things are starting to get too comfortable. Like, let's work it out. You know what I'm saying? And then while you think that way, this other person thinks the other way around. Like, oh, like, this is uncomfortable. I'm going to stop and go back to comfort. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's why you made it out of poverty and somebody else did not. Or that's why you will and somebody else will not. Okay? Unless they decide to match you in your energy and y'all start to build each other up. You know what I'm saying? You can't take them with you. Okay? You can't help nobody that ain't willing to help themselves. That's very tea. Okay? That's tea. All right? Don't forget to like the video if anything resonating. Baby, please. All right, what else? Mind you, I am available for personal readings. All you have to do is hit me at one of the ways I have below. Okay, that would be my email and my Instagram that I have listed. Okay. King of Pentacles. What? Why this just popping in my mind? Look. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Yeah. Somebody done went from Page of Pentacles to King of Pentacles. I cannot make it up, and it's because they prayed for it and then they did the work. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? That person don't know what that means. They know how to ask for stuff. They don't know how to do the work to get it themselves. One more time. INDEPENDENT. I'm sorry. I love that song, and I haven't thought about it or listened to it in a long time. That's about to go on the playlist, yo. That's getting added. Heck yeah. All right, what else for the lovely collective at this time from this specific deck? Anything else? It tried to flip over, but it did not come. Because this thing tried to come. The Two of Swords tried to come out. That silent treatment. Somebody thought about breaking that no contact. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they contact you first. Pick you first. Queen of Cups. Love you first. Okay. Think about how they treated you when you was giving them all that love. Okay. And that's exactly what you are to expect of them, because that's what they showed you. Believe it. Believe it. Whatever they showed you the first time, believe it. Believe it. Don't take no risk on this new future, because you have like elevated way too much to be risking it like this. You can't do it. No, I'm playing. You can if you want, but like that's on you. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You know how this person can't take accountability for their own actions? You already are accountable for it. So like if you go back and start conversing with this person again, listen, that's on you. I'm telling you that the gods, the Most High is recommending you not. Just keep walking away. Don't matter how many times they approach you, walk away for you. Walk away for you. Even if you think about taking a couple steps back to think about the option, the opportunity. No, just think about you again. What did they do when they had you? Like, let's stop forgetting what they did when they had you and lock in. Okay? Let's stop thinking about what could have happened, what should have. Just lock in. Lock in. Eight of Pentacles. Talk about that work ethic. Talk about being the master. Okay? Lock in this new energy. Stop trying to combat the new energy. That's all this old person that will resurface to try to get help from you is here to do. Introduce you to old energy. All right? And have you bickering back and forth. Don't even get in the time of day. Starting with this next deck we getting into, we already got the Five of Swords on the bottom. Talk about that back and forth. Talk about that bicker. Talk about ugly things being said to each other. Talk about trying to hurt people's feelings with what you said. It's like, leave that in the past. That's all this person has to offer. Especially when you decide you're not gonna stay around in their energy. And they gonna find something to say that's gonna try to hurt your feelings. But it's like, you're already good. Nine of Pentacles. You don't even need their input for it. All right. For the lovely collective, I just saw 1515. Let's get into the next layer of this reading, if there is one, and then we're gonna get a little advice from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle that I will read from the guidebook, and then I'm gonna be out y'all hair. Yo, this new era is everything to me, and I do not plan on going backwards. So anybody who gets cut off, I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Firstly, I'm not, but I'm sorry, but I'm not. Anybody on the same vibe, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Why y'all act like y'all can't show me love in the comments, though? I think by now, since I have 1,000 followers, that when I say that y'all should leave me a comment, why are y'all still scared to leave me a comment? Or y'all just don't love me for real? Let's talk about that. I feel disrespected. No, I'm playing. I don't really care, but like, why ain't y'all talking? We're supposed to be a community. Talk to each other. If y'all ain't gonna talk to me, that's fine. Like, talk to each other. At least keep each other company in the comments. Dang. Excuse me. All right. Back to the reading. For the lovely collective, let's get into the energy here. Is there anything else that needs to be added to the energy? Anything that needs to be reinstated or double stamped? You know? I usually do like to do readings with more than one deck in case, like, you know, there's something that needs to be reiterated that's of more importance. I cannot make it up. Why are we starting where we ended, yo? Because what did we end with on the bottom of the deck? This Seven of Cups. Look what we're starting with. This Seven of Cups. Like, you will have options presented to you, but just because an option is presented to you again doesn't mean you should take it a second time. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I be trying to reiterate to people, especially if like you're in a new relationship and your ex that you still have love for reaches out to you. Just because you're comfortable with them and you love them doesn't mean like them reaching out is a good idea to go back. They're gonna do that anyways. You know what I'm saying? Stay where you are or go with the new. That's my advice. That's always going to be my advice. I will never encourage you to go backwards on this channel, baby. I promise you that. There are plenty of readers who already tell you they coming back, they coming back, they coming back. I'm going to tell you they coming back when they coming back, but I'm going to tell you, do not entertain that. I don't care. I don't care how much they changed. Unless you want to repeat that cycle, baby, the safest way is to not go for it. I swear. All right. I don't do no going backwards, baby. And then it's like, yeah, I'm not going to tell y'all to go do some stuff I wouldn't do for real. Like, energetically, like, it's too much of a risk. Anyways, what's significant? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's too much juggle. Like, it's too much juggle. It's too much old with the new that it might keep you exactly where you were. Don't go back. Again, I don't know who is thinking about, like, oh, maybe they have changed. Maybe enough time has passed. Don't risk it. Especially if you're in a new place, this is a test. The Most High want to know, like, with all of this newfound wealth or all of this new abundance, will you still risk all of that abundance for somebody you were previously comfortable with? And then how it always happens is you get back with the ex, and then life starts to get worse, and then you realize, oh, I never should have did this. I never wanted this for real. I just miss how it was. But then when you become a different person, the same energies won't excite you like you think they will, baby. It really won't. It really won't. All right. For the collective, please and thank you. What else? That thing flip-flopped. Yeah, you've completed the cycle. You don't need them back. You don't need them back in your energy to realize how you've completed the cycle. If people are reaching out, friend, family, foe that you have already cut off, you don't necessarily have to interact to reiterate that you've completed the cycle if you've completed it. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying, take no, you know what I'm saying? It's something about like, you don't got to take no input. If they're going to watch you go to the next level, let them watch from afar. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They already kind of got a front row seat when you kick them out of your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just let them love from a distance, from over yonder. Tell them wander yonder and love me from 10 feet plus away. Dang. Okay, what else? Because somebody really is really like clinging, like rat, cling rat. Like cling wrap, baby. All right, what else? Eight of Swords, yeah, because they're trapped. Somebody don't know how to get out. And the thing is, like, what you did when you separated from this person, that was step one. But the fact that you took step 3, 4, and 5 and they still stuck on how you left, like, that shows that they're still at step 1. You can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves. They already see you doing it and they already can't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they are going to have to go through it alone. You know, on their own. And the thing about it is they probably have people surrounding them anyway because they're comfortable like that. Somebody here is comfortable like that. So it's like, they're fine where they are. They don't need you to speak to them. You know what I'm saying? You're fine where you are. So were they. They are in the energy that they asked the universe for. 9 times out of 10, people are in the energy. 9 of Cups reversed on the floor. People are in the energy that they asked the universe for because they prayed for something that they wasn't willing to put the work in. Now they're looking at, you know what I'm saying? Now they're living in like an altered reality where they're stagnant and stuck in what they didn't ask for because they're not doing anything towards that. They're combating their own actions or they're combating their own words with their actions. Like if I say, oh, Most High, please make me a well-known YouTuber, and then I sit on my ass all day and don't make no YouTube videos, that's delusional. And I would be stuck like this. And the 9 of Cups, oh, I want this, but it can't happen for me. Why? Because I'm not putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving very much that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's some people watching me like, oh, you don't deserve that. But I mean, I've been doing this ever since I decided I wanted to be a YouTuber. I've been posting all the time. Like, and then look, it's working out. Like, and somebody could feel like I don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? But that same person who would say that I don't deserve that didn't put in the work that I put in. So it's like they don't really have no say. Therefore, I do not care who think I don't deserve nothing. Okay? That's T because we got a 2 of Cups on the bottom. 1, because it's like somebody here is getting out what they're putting in. You know what I'm saying? And then we also got the Novice. The Novice on the top of the Oracle deck and the Serpent right behind the Novice. It's like, it's almost as if somebody's on the road to mastery or has become a master, and somebody wanted to be a master with you, but they were refusing to become a novice first. They wanted to start as a master because when the way it looks to you or the way you look to them is that it looked like you started as a master, but somebody don't know. Like, people can see me now. I got 1,000. They think, okay, I just started here. I have 700 videos uploaded, and there used to be more. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't just get here. People could look at me and think I'm entitled. I just got here. No, like, I was posting all the time. Therefore, I gained at least 1,000 followers by my 700th video, right? And somebody still doesn't think you deserve it because they weren't willing to do the same thing you did because they didn't think they had to in order to get the results, and you're getting the results because you put in the work, and you know what I'm saying? I think you get it by now. Let's just get to the I just split it on the Empress again. The second split was the Empress. Let's just get to the advice because this is just repetitive. Somebody is really upset that they didn't put in the work when they had the chance, because now if they do put in the work, they have to wait a longer time and they won't get there at the same as you, and that would have to be them admitting that they're below you. And then it's like somebody is very sour about that, like extremely, that you're the Empress or the Emperor. Y'all remember how the Emperor came out? Empress, take it how it goes to you. We are going to pull, I want to say 2, but like I don't want to read 2 from the book because I'd be taking so long to read, y'all. Let's just see what comes out. If 2 comes out, that's all that we're doing. Okay. For the collective, can I get some advice for anybody dealing with this energy? Also, subscribe and turn your notifications on if you want to join the next live I do. I do live collective readings as well, lovely. 2 came out. That's all we're doing. I said it. Okay. And I meant it. So we got the eagle on the bottom. The eagle says spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. Somebody has real talk connection. Somebody, whoever this Empress is, or Emperor, or wealthy man or woman, or main male or woman, that has a genuine connection to spirit or the Most High. Whatever you subscribe to, somebody has a genuine connection. Whatever you think it is, baby. I don't care. I'm just over here to teach. I'm over here to teach energy. Okay. Oh, wow. So look what we have here. The two that we have come out are the Lady of the Lake and Death. Death energy. We're going to read Death first, and then we're going to read the Lady of the Lake. So Death is kind of depicted as just like this shore. It's like this beach shore with not a lot going on. It does look dead. It doesn't look like any greenery. It's very much gray. Okay, so let's read it from the book and see what Death has to offer as far as this spread. Get a little more water so I don't get too parched. Number 36. 46, excuse me. Death. It comes right after Love. Love is number 45 in this book. Oh, my teeth are cold. Okay. Death. Number 46, Death. This marker portends a time of transformation, a total change of attitude, the death of the old, regardless of how death presents itself. It is a necessary aspect of all things. Always remember the phoenix that rises up out of its own ashes to soar in the wind, renewed, filled with life. Death is the winter of things, part of the cycle of life. When you receive this marker, you are reminded that all things have their season. Take courage, for in surrendering to death, in time, you will be blessed with extraordinary new life. Rejoice, for that which dies fertilizes and fortifies the new. Endings always point to fresh beginnings. That's tea. I love that. That was amazing. I like that definition. Death. Okay, so let's get the Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake, right? Number 8. So the Lady of the Lake says absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. Okay, number 8. Now, mind y'all see why I don't like to read it from the book, because I was in theater. And so I don't know if you can tell by the way I talk. I talk very proper. I pop my consonants and things like that. But that's because I intend to get the message across, and I intend to get it across as best as I can. And so sometimes I speed when I read, and then that allows me to flip over and, like, you know what I'm saying, like, try to do it too fast and everything. I realized the way to get the message across best is to read it, and read it a little bit slow, as if I was learning a new script. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a fresh read, all right? So don't mind me, all right? But you heard what I said, though, huh? Okay. So the Lady of the Lake, absolute truth, courage, self-respect, responsibility. The Lady of the Lake represents the highest order of self-respect, or of respect for yourself and the manner in which you operate within the world around you. She is the harsher element of truth, where denial is swept away by a tidal wave of events. In the ancient legend of Avalon, the Lady of the Lake presented Merlin with the Sword of Truth, which had claimed by Arthur, who became High King of Britain. The magic that welded this metal was fired by the will of the god/goddess. Consequently, when the Lady of the Lake appears, she demands nothing short of total truth and integrity. She asks you to be mindful of all the signs, signals, and omens that present themselves to you. You see, I tried to speed it up now. Okay. This is not the time to second guess. If a signal appears, be assured that a challenge has been presented. Moving forward without acknowledgement of the challenge will result in unnecessary difficulties. If the signal is to move, she pushes you to act. Do so, for a victory is imminent. Regardless of your question, the message is to take care. When the Lady of the Lake appears, she is serious business at stake. She is as serious business is at stake. Oh, Okay, geez, okay. The lady reminds you of your personal responsibility in shaping your reality and its consequences. Seek the sword of truth within yourself, and great success will be yours. Have courage, for when the lady of the lake appears, the strength of Avalon is behind you in support of your quest for wholeness and abundance. Is that all? That's cheese. That's all, okay? And that's so funny because 8 and then 9 is the eagle. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's where we're going to end things. I have been Tanae, Nene, Brown Sugar, whatever you know me as, baby. Whatever you call me. No, you can call me here for your tarot readings, your insight, your deep digs, your personal readings. If you need it, hit me up down below. Okay, don't forget to follow. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on for when I do my live collective readings. I would love to see you there. If you thumbs this up, gratitude to you, and I can't wait to see you for another reading. And I hope that I could help you in whatever way you needed help or confirmation. And until next reading, baby, peace.